All right, what's going on, YouTube? As you can tell, this is gonna be my coming out story. Now, bear with me because this is a lot. If you're triggered by like drug use, or if you're like a kid or whatever, I don't want this to I want to say I don't want it to trigger anybody, and I really don't want it to. My goal with this is to give hope to people, that anybody that was like me or maybe struggling out there. Are you freaking kidding me, bro? Dude, I spilled freaking cookies and cream Chick-fil-A milkshake on my dang Tim Tebow shirt. All right, well, whatever. So we're gonna start this story, and we're gonna start it back when I was, let's see, the earliest I can remember. So we're gonna go back to when I was like 5 or 6, and my parents split up, okay, and my mom remarried, my dad remarried. Now, to understand this story, you got to understand a little bit about me and my background, and this is why I'm telling you. So my mom remarried to somebody that was using drugs, and she had her fair share of problems. It was in like a very southern redneck town where you don't say things like the G word, I'm gay, or this or that, back then, in the 90s and stuff. Like, I know it's been really accepted recently, but where I'm from, you don't want to say that, and my stepdad went to prison, drug smuggling with his family and stuff, and it was a very not good lifestyle. Now from there, that was my mom and stepdad in that town. Then my dad was a cop, Southern Baptist, never did drugs, nothing, but very religious, or has, those type of beliefs. So growing up, I could always be like a chameleon, you know what I mean? I could go to church on Sundays, and then I could be down in with my mom and them doing crazy stuff like on the weekends. And I was very good at blending in with people, you know what I mean? So with those two things, being raised Southern Baptist, that was another thing that was like, you don't say that, you know what I mean? Like, you don't say, like, I'm gay, or I never met anybody that did. So that was very new to me. I didn't grow up with friends that were. I didn't grow up in like a big city, or in like Seattle or New York or California. I'm from Florida, and I wasn't in like Miami. I grew up a little bit there, but I just was never around it, guys. So growing up, middle school, high school, was just like a normal kid. I played a lot of sports. I played basketball, I played football, I was on the swim team for 1 year. And I always had these feelings or these thoughts, like in middle school, that like I'm different, or maybe I'm like attracted to guys or whatever, but I would try to shake them off, and I would do research and I would pray about it. And I thought it may be a phase, it's gonna go away. And I never opened up to anybody. I'm like, not one person. And I just kept it in, and I had plenty of girlfriends, not like acting like I'm a player or anything like that, but I can talk to people, I can talk to women, and I have a big heart, and I knew how to play the game, like, I'm not stupid, I know how to play the game and have whatever, and then no one would think that I'm struggling with this. So from there, I'm in high school, and I'm dating different girls, and it was nothing serious, and I always broke up with them. I always broke up with the girls. They never broke up with me. I'm not saying that again, for the ego or pride thing, but I'm saying that because I never felt any type of connection. You see what I mean? Like, I was wondering, like, people going through high school and having these heartbreaks, and emotional and hormones and all that stuff. Like, I never felt a connection with any of the women that I dated. So I was like, I was so confused, guys. Like, I didn't know if I was gay, if I was bi, if it was a phase, if I could pray it away. I didn't know. But like deep down, like I was thinking about it, and I was like, I think I am, but I don't know if this is right. I don't know if it's wrong. I don't know what to do, but I'm not telling anybody. I'm not even telling my best friends. I'm not telling nobody. And I would pray to God for years, every night before bed. Please just make me normal. Please don't let me have these thoughts, and he never took them away, And growing up in the church, and they say you should pray to your higher power, your God. He never answered those prayers. And if it's so wrong being gay and I'm going to burn in hell, then why would God make me this way? That's what I was thinking, right? Like, why would God make me this way if it's wrong and he doesn't want me to be this way? You see what I'm saying? Like, why would he want me to do that? Because it's not a choice. Like, if you think that I'm going against every single person in this world, and you think I'm gonna be different, I'm gonna be different than everybody else. No, I prayed to be like everybody else because I didn't want to be different. You know how nice it'd be to be attracted to women, create a life with them, have kids, white picket fence, dog, cat, you know what I mean? Like, I would pray for that. So right around 16, 17 is when I started experimenting, of course, with drugs and alcohol like normal kids, And I'm not saying if you're a kid out there that you should do it, because you shouldn't. But I've always been one of those people, I want to try everything, at once, whatever. And I did. I started drinking, started smoking weed, and then when I was 17, I fell into painkillers. My friend broke his leg on the football team. He had some. He said, yo, these make you feel really good. Gave me 2 of them. I took them, and I felt great. All that fear, all that anxiety, all that not feeling like I don't belong and I don't know what's wrong with me, all that, those pills made it go away. Temporarily, though. See what I'm saying? So it made it go away, but it was just temporary. And I got hooked on that feeling. I thought, oh, this is what I've been missing. This is what I need in my life, right? And so this starts down an entire, almost 10-year path of my drug addiction. Because from that moment that I took those pills that day in high school, my senior year, I went home that night. I found 3 bottles full in the cabinet, and I proceeded to take them every single day. Oxycodone, hydrocodone, Vicodin, all that. I would take them at school, take them while playing sports, take them while playing basketball. It just made me feel accepted, made me feel I had no fear, made me feel good. And so I end up graduating high school, and I go down to college in the Keys, in Key West. And it was a community college. It was its first year of dorms. And the reason I went to that college is pretty simple. I couldn't get anywhere else. And I love the Keys. The water's beautiful. And this is where I think we're going to leave off at the end of part 1. We'll start part 2 tomorrow. And just bear with me, because this story is about to go down. Like, you guys, I'm serious. Like, this is a story. But I'm making this video because I want people out there that may have grown up like me, or may have been struggling like me, or feel not comfortable in their skin or with their family. or just struggling with this whole idea, like, no, it's okay. You know what I mean? You got to open up and talk to someone. But with that being said, that's part 1. Get ready, because part 2's coming, and I love you guys. I don't have any followers, but I love y'all whenever you do join. So I'm Nick. This is part 1 of my story, and let me know what you think. I'm gonna put it out there. Peace.